What's going on, guys? My name's Dynasty. What I got for y'all today is again another Injustice 2 video. So pretty much, guys, you all do know there's going to be a gear system implemented inside of Injustice 2 where every time you complete a match you get a certain piece of gear. Of course, every piece of gear has a different effect on your character's playstyle. For instance, one piece of gear can make your character a bit stronger, another piece of gear can make your character a bit more defensive or faster. So every piece of gear can be a rare piece, a legendary piece, regardless of the tier of how rare it is, has a certain effect on your character's abilities and of course your character's playstyle. And that's like the whole point of Injustice 2. It's meant to be a game where you can customize your character to your playstyle and your liking. So with that out of the way, the gear system's been explained, there was some new gameplay that came out of Gamescom showcasing Blue Beetle going up against Harley Quinn. Now at the end of the match you can see, like you always do, you get some brand new gear, and right here you can actually see this piece of gear is for Harley Quinn. Bam! It's called Mad Love, and of course it's her pistol. It says their accessory, it's a legendary item, and then right there in the description it says increases all currency gained by 1.22%. Now you're probably saying, Dynasty, what does this mean? And that's pretty much why I'm making this video. Currency! There's going to be some type of currency system inside of Injustice 2. Now what I think is crazy is Ed Boon and NetherRealm Studios have yet to even talk about this entire currency system. They've never once talked about currency at all inside of Injustice 2 in any of their live streams, their expos, their panels, and it's kind of strange. I'm kind of wondering why they have it on the back burner, but at the same time I know that it's probably dealing with some microtransactions and a way for people to actually get gear inside of Injustice 2 without actually having to grind out and play. And you're probably saying, Dynasty, well, it's a really big assumption to make, but no. More recently, guys, Ed Boon did an interview with IGN, and check out this extra right here. Bam! Ed Boon was also asked whether the gear system would involve microtransactions. While he didn't mention anything concrete, he did state that they still have to decide on a lot of things in the game and mentioned they are looking into adding a way for people who may not want to spend time leveling their characters to get gear. So there it is, guys. It appears Ed Boon seems pretty open to the idea of having some microtransactions in the game. Say you're playing as Batman, you want to get this like certain mask for Batman, but it's a legendary item. You're playing. It takes like 5 hours to finally get this legendary item, whereas if you just paid like $10 IRL money, you got so many currency, and with that currency you could spend it on, I guess, some like supply drop type of things inside of Injustice 2, kind of like how you have COD points in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And I think that's the direction they're going, guys. So not only do you get gear randomly after you finish the game, but if you want, there's going to be a way for you to actually get some currency. And with this currency, you can probably download or buy certain packs of gear or crates of gear that'll also give you just a bunch of random gear pieces instead of having to sit down and actually grind to get random pieces at the end of every match. So yeah, some very interesting stuff. That's just my opinion, how I'm looking at this. I think that's how it's gonna work, guys, because what else could currency be? Like, what else is there to use as currency on? And maybe some experience boost or something like that. But honestly, guys, I think with Boom pretty much acknowledging that he's open to the idea of some microtransactions, I think that's how it's gonna work, because this gear system's meant to be like a really big deal, and like the whole point of Injustice 2. Like, they're basing the entire game off of how you can create your own character the way you want to. So I can see where they're like, okay, we're gonna have something like Call of Duty has with their COD points, where you can actually just buy these crates of gear. And in the grand scheme of things, in the big picture, the long run, that might break the game, because I mean, microtransactions, man, it's gonna suck if somebody can just drop like $100 and have like the best opportunity to get the best gear in the game, and that would suck, guys. So hopefully in time we get some more questions about currency actually answered. I know Ed Boon every once in a while answers questions at these events, so if you guys are there, why not ask Ed Boon what this currency is, because nobody at all has talked about currency, and I'm very curious to see their answer and reply to that, because if it is dealing with microtransactions, they're probably gonna get a ton of backlash. Not to mention, guys, just think about it, that Harley Quinn piece is just one piece of armor. You can have several pieces of armor on your character. So what if you have like 5 pieces of armor on your character all dedicated to currency, and you're just like boosting currency? Like, I don't know, guys. Hopefully we get some more answers about the system, because I'm kind of nervous right now the way it looks. So guys, that is all I got for y'all today. Currency system is inside of Injustice 2. How it's gonna work, we don't know entirely, but we have a couple ideas. So with that said, what do you guys think of this system? How do you think it's gonna work and come into play? Let me know your thoughts and opinions, of course, inside the comment section below. Anyways, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like on it. Make sure to subscribe for some more Injustice 2 and MKX content. So next time, I've been your host, I've been Dynasty, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.